Hi, this is Cindy at Stamps, Paper and Ink, and today I'd like to show you how I made the faux patina technique that's on this piece card. It's really rather easy. I'm beginning by using 4 different shades: River Rock, Marina Mist, Always Artichoke, and Soft Suede inks. And I have taken a piece of white cardstock. You may use white or vanilla. And this one has been embossed with a textured impressions embossing folder called Lacy Brocade. And you can see how it gives a really deep emboss, which is perfect for this technique. You're going to begin by sponging with your light color. You must always use colors from light to dark for this technique. And I'm just going to sponge and begin laying down a light layer of River Rock. You could also begin with crumb cake or even daffodil delight if you wanted to. The idea is not to cover every place, but just to fill in the areas. You can notice that I'm mostly concentrating on the areas that are not raised with this color. I hope you don't mind just watching, because I'm going to relax. There are some parts of this that are just take a little bit of time, and if I'm relaxed, it means I'm not going to chatter while I do it. It means that mostly I'll just be concentrating as if you weren't here watching. When you think you've laid down a base like you like it, then you're going to use the next color. It's Marina Mist here. And mostly with the Marina Mist, I'm going to concentrate on getting that on the raised areas. So I don't want to press quite as hard. Fun thing about this technique is we did this with a group of ladies at my workshop, our club, and everybody's turned out very different. It depends on how you put the shading in, how heavy a hand or light a hand you have, and which colors you like best. You might notice that I've concentrated in some areas here, but I've left some of these areas to be a little more available to pick up other colors. Next, I'm going to move on to the Always Artichoke. I'm going to use that to deepen some places. You can see how it blends in with the River Rock. I really love this technique because it just rather unfolds in front of your eyes. Okay, so if like me you've decided you've got enough green, you may go back and add a little more of another color, of your other colors. And very last, you're going to take soft suede, or even a darker brown like espresso if you wanted to. And you're going to use this to accent some of the places you want darkest. I will use it around most of my edges, especially the ones that have a good bit of white space. And just a little bit in the center of my design. Whoop, that was a little more than a little bit. I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a little more green. Sometimes it's a matter of balancing out your shades. And then the very last step, once you've decided you have it the way you like it, I use my Versa marker and I just highlight a few places and then I emboss them with gold embossing powder. You could also, if you don't have the Versa marker, just take a Versa mark pad and dab it in certain areas and emboss it. And when you've finished, you'll get a beautiful card with variations of color, and you can see the embossing here and here that gives it the depth. Remember I said that they could all look very different. Here's another one. This one is where I used the pad to get the gold on. But as you can tell, it's a much deeper color. And I've seen some that are actually mostly brown when they're finished. And however you decide you like it, you're going to get an antique look that lends itself just perfectly to a Christmas card or a vintage card. So I hope you've enjoyed learning this technique, and I hope to see you at Cindy Stamps, Paper, and Ink. It's my blog. Thanks so much. Bye.